control for it. Now, this is something very interesting, very awesome. He's using Warp Prism to advance his photon cans. Obviously, the pylon will come in first, but it's a good strategy. I like it a lot. So he's just spending minerals on this expansion. I have a little bit more of an army. I've got 9 stalkers. I got my 3 warp gates. More to come in the future. And I do have Blink. It's already upgraded, and my expansion is just about up. I'm going to be taking about half these workers and plopping them over here because it just makes a little more sense. I do have an observer in his base, so you can see what I've seen. Actually, I'm surprised they didn't skirt that, but it doesn't really matter. He didn't do much out of it. In fact, he has an observer, but he doesn't really use it. Now, he's got so much money, and he has so little supply. What does he need? More pylons. And you'll notice that, eventually he kills one of these, and I'm just surprised. There's my little observer eye. So I laugh, because I expected him to expand there, which he probably didn't. He's going to get this out of the way a little bit. And now, I have the brilliant idea of building another observer, getting that out, and then I'm going to blink over here and do some damage. Because I figured that he would be putting a lot of probes over here, because it was relatively safe. And meanwhile, his army, his entire army, is stationed where I would be blinking into his base from, which is kind of surprising. And he's also throwing down 6 gateways. That vastly outnumbers my 3, and now 4. And I still have a lot of money, and I haven't yet transferred these workers. Oh, there they are. Meanwhile, the Zealot is still chilling here, and I forgot to mention this, but he did come down and mine each expansion that he wasn't at. And that's where this observer... Where is it? The observer that he built somewhere is going to be going down here, just to make sure. Yeah, there he is. He mined this, and he's just got that guy chilling, so both of these guys are taking vacations. He is watching the wonderful rocks, just in case they move or something. So he's got his 6 gateways in here, and I completely missed this, so I kind of want to go back a little bit, just to show you the setup here. I've got my stalkers here, all 15 of them. What an army, right? So I'm practicing. I'm like, wait a second, how do they do this? I had to sit back and remember how to waypoint blink, and I get a little gun shy. Got my observer there giving me vision on the cliff. So you can see the waypoint. I didn't do it quite right. And I don't know why I focused on that instead of the pylon, because all of them are linked to one pylon. Now he could have done something pretty slick here. He could have powered at least one of the photon cannons with this Warp Prism. He decided not to, and these guys were going down there since they missed their blink. Obviously, there's no way to get to the island, so they were just going to go throw away their lives. But luckily I caught it in time, and I was able to have them come up with additional reinforcements and have them blink over. You can see that I'm just letting them focus fire down there, and saying, oh. And I didn't do it right again. It's that extra thing after the blink that really makes a difference, and these guys are just going to chill there. Meanwhile, he's got his entire force still at that location. I don't know if he knows what to do. He's got 2 warp gates instead of 6, actually 7. Meanwhile, he hasn't upgraded thermal lances or done anything with this technology. He did warp in a bunch of photon cannons. I'm not sure why here rather than blocking my blink entryway. So I do have a pretty good method here. I just bring either this one over here or that one up there, and I'm just going to blink across and do some damage. A little bit more damage than I thought. I'm just going to build a warp prism. I had the idea that I might use that to summon reinforcements either here or in his base once I make it there. So I am going to take this observer down here, and you see me kind of get a running start, and I do get the extra waypoint here, just so they get all the way in the base, and I try to get out of the way of these photon cannons. Look at that. His entire force gone, his 7 reinforcements just focused down, and I do something stupid here. I could have blinked closer to him. Instead, I allowed these guys to be distracted. Not very good on my part. I do not have this waypoint set up, even though I was powering some more probes. I got 2 stalkers just chilling there, and I'm focusing down his pylons when he can't produce enough units. Now here, he thinks he's got me, but Blink really makes a difference in this battle. Because I have it, and even though I'm getting focused on 2 cannons here, and this one's going to die because he has to go all the way around because of his bad unit spot, I am focusing down all of these pylons just to get rid of most of the direct abilities. You'll just have this and this robo facility with a Colossus, which will be eaten up. And he just leaves, even though he has this Expo, his main, and 1 Colossus. He just never built an army. Meanwhile, you know, me with my paltry 4 warp gates just continually warped in units and had the upper hand the entire game. So that's one example of how to use Blink Stalkers on this map. The other way you can do it is to either blink up here or just put a proxy pylon up here, which I've done before. So this is my 3rd video. Cut me some slack, guys. I'm trying to get into the hang of it. You know, I'm not the best player, obviously, but I'm trying to get better, and I'm going to post some interesting videos. So subscribe if you like, tell your friends, tell their friends, and I'll see you next time. JHancho signing off.